Let me tell you now. I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to put me in shame? I said, slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love, love above. Now you're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Yeah, it's all right now. Let me tell you all about it now. Yeah. Took her home, yeah, to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game? Are you trying to put me in shame? Baby, I said, slow, slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love, love above. Now it's time to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right. All right now, baby, 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 it's all right. All right now, yeah, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, yes. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Yeah, we're so happy together. Ow, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Everything's all right. Yeah.
All right, then now, let's play a bit close. We haven't played the game. Let's get around to do it. Now, look, all you got to do, like, is when the whistle's blown, I want you to get one spin, only on the ball. Any prize, take what you like. One winner, one prize, the bigger the song. Are you all ready?
dressed in blue. See the sky in front of you, and her face is like a sail, the white so fair and pale. Have you seen a lady fair? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Everywhere she comes in color. Have you seen her all in gold, like the queen in days of old? She shoots colors all around, like the sunset going down. Have you seen a lady fair? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere she comes in she's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere she comes in
When the music's over, turn up the lights, turn up the lights, turn up the lights. Yeah, yeah.
The police in New York City chased a boy right through the park in a place of mistaken identity. They put a bullet through his heart.
Within 60 days from this Saturday, all Americans held prisoners of war throughout Indochina will be released. During the same 60-day period, all American forces will be withdrawn from South Vietnam.
Butterfield, are you aware of the installation of any listening devices in the Oval Office of the President?
Yes, sir.
Bodhisattva, would you take me by the hand? Bodhisattva, would you take me by the hand? My woman don't kill you. She's so good to me. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Clean Girl. Mind gets together. All the sun shows about the sun. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
People have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Money, it's a crime. I can almost remember the funny faces. Come on, take a free ride. Come on, free ride.
Let me say right now, I have no expectation of being indicted. I learned of the Vice President's resignation today with surprise and shock.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?
We are heading toward the most acute shortages of energy since World War II.
Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can.
This is the first Christmas in 12 years that a president has stood here at a time when America was at peace with every nation in the world. It is also a Christmas for the first time in 20 years when no young American is being drafted for the armed services. That's what peace means to America.
Dream on, dream on.
the music's over. The last 11 days. KSFX salutes 1973.
Love me two-time, baby. Love me twice today. Love me two-time, girl. I'm gone away. Love me two-time, girl. One for tomorrow, one just for today. Love me two-time. I'm gone away. Love me one time, could not speak. Love me one time, yeah, my knees got weak. Love me two-time, girl. Love me all through the week. Love me two-time, I'm gone away. Love me two-time, I'm gone away. Oh, yeah! Love me one time, could not speak. Love me one time, baby. Yeah, my knees got weak. Love me two-time, girl. Love me all through the week. Love me two-time, I'm gone away. Love me two-time, babe. Love me twice today. Love me two-time, babe. 'Cause I'm going away. Love me two-time, girl. One for tomorrow, one kiss for today. Love me two-time, I'm going away. Love me two-time, I'm going away. Love me two times, I'm going away.
The music's on us on KSFX.
Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. And when it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler.
This is Porky Pig. Everybody knows I live in a make-believe world, but I never want to return to the place I went to last night. Oh, no. It sure is a funny party. What's this? Why are all these people so tired? I can't understand their mumbling. That was what I call a lousy party. Those people were using hard drugs, like smack and downers. Why, I've heard that many of the downers are low-grade animal tranquilizers, unfit for human consumption. Oh, it's a terrible risk, but I guess some folks think that being out of it is being in. I hope that none of my friends fall for it. There are better ways to party, yeah. That's all, folks.
From Jensen Farley Pictures, Tom Sullivan is a singer.
Carry on.
A lover.
So I got lucky a couple times.
Couple of times. Compared to you, the rape of Sabine women is like a casual afternoon outing.
And a daredevil. He's an all-American guy. Except for one thing.
Your friend is blind? More or less. Then why was he driving? Because he's the only one who's sober.
If You Could See What I Hear, rated PG, parental guidance suggested. Now showing at a theater near you. See your newspaper for showtimes.
It's the last days of sale time at Matthews, so hurry yourself to the top of the hill right now for the Bay Area's lowest prices, like the Pioneer 7-band equalizer booster for your car. The other guys put it on sale for $109. Matthews has it for $99. The Panasonic Super Slim stereo radio with headphones that the department stores put on sale for $99. It's just $82 at Matthews. Panasonic's newest and best home video recorder with wireless remote control and all kinds of special effects. You've seen it advertised elsewhere for well over $1,000, but it's just $947 at Matthews. A 13-inch color portable from GE is still only $255, while supplies last at Matthews. Maxell Premium 6-hour videotape, $12.98. No minimum, no limit, but you must buy now. We'll be open till at least 9, weekdays and Saturdays, Sundays till 6. Matthews, 6400 Mission Street, top of the hill, Daly City.
He was going in the army. The man said, raise your hand. He said, just a minute, Sarge. I got a craving I can't stand. Right now, I've got to have $100,000. Sometimes it doesn't matter where you are. You gotta have a Nestle $100,000 bar. Sometimes your mouth has got to have the crispy, crunchy chocolate, the luscious caramel of a Nestle $100,000 bar now. Hey, right now. Oh, please, Mr. Nestle.
All right, it's going to be a beautiful weekend weather-wise and a great weekend rock and roll-wise because that's what we're playing. We're saluting 1973 and all the music we played on KSFX San Francisco, and this is Santana.
being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand. But you turned into a lover and mother. What a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home, 'cause you didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave you if I tried. I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing fool, or find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wished I'd never seen your face. You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway.
Maggie May from Rod Stewart, one of the songs we used to enjoy back in 1973. We're still enjoying it today in 1982. I guess we're in the third day of the last 11 days of the Bay Area's best rock and roll on KSFX.
Repeat after me. I love an extra bite.
I love an extra bite.
No, Count Dracula, enunciate. I love an extra bite. If you don't say it right, you don't get this big, luscious Baby Ruth candy bar.
I want that big, luscious Baby Ruth. I need it.
So good. Bigger than most other leading candy bars, but no higher in price. Wouldn't you love a bite?
I love an extra bite.
You won't get it with that accent.
Okay, I'll say it right. I love an extra bite.
Very good. Here's your big, luscious Baby Ruth.
Yum. I love the fudge and nuts and caramel.
Give it back. You said it funny.
Ha! I've pulled the wool over your neck. When it comes to Baby Ruth, never trust a Transylvanian.
You get an extra bite in every bar of Baby Ruth without paying extra.
You get an extra bite in every bar.
Hubba Bubba Bubblegum presents
The Gum
Fighter.
The gunfighter fixes his eyes on the beautiful Bell Bottom as she steps off her custom-built stagecoach.
Well, big boy, let's see if you're man enough for me.
Really stuck on yourself, ain't you, Bill?
They begin blowing bubbles. The gunfighter using his Hubba Bubba, the soft, juicy, delicious bubble gum with those amazing no-stick bubbles. Look, Bill's a mess.
He's really stuck on herself now.
Big bubbles, no troubles.
Try luscious strawberry and golden fruit flavors.
Yeah, we could hardly get through a day talking about our history without playing this great British rock group Savoy Brown. This is from an album back in 1969 on KSFX, San Francisco, The Train to Nowhere.
Catch it if you wanna ride. Don't you worry if it pass you by. You can catch it if you wanna ride. Don't you worry if it pass you by. Why on this train till I die? The train I ride goes to God knows where. I don't know, I don't care. Train I ride goes to God knows where. I don't know, and I don't care. If you ain't got money, then don't despair, 'cause you don't have to pay no fare.
I walk mine. And should we meet, would you spare me some time? 'Cause you should see my world, meet my kind, before you judge our minds. Blue collar. Sleep your sleep, I'm awake and alive. I keep late hours, you're 9 to 5. So I would like you to know I need the quiet hours to create in this world of mine. Blue collar. I'd like you to know at 4 in the morning things are coming to mind. All I've seen, all I've done, those I hope to find. I'd like to remind you at 4 in the morning my world is very still. The air is fresh under diamond skies, makes me glad to be alive. You keep that beat, and I keep time. Your restless face is no longer mine. I rest my feet while the world's in heat, and I wish that you could do the same. Blue collar. Oh, collar. Records new and records gold on KSFX.
A lot happens in Ohio, but when it does, you never forget it, right? Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young singing about Ohio from the Four-Way Street album as we continue to salute 1973 and the last 11 days of KSFX.
And now the continuing saga of Joseph. Joseph was a good kid. One day, his father gave him a dynamite multicolored coat. Joseph said,
I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors, how I love my coat of many colors.
and his jealous brothers went bananas.
Oh no, not he. How you gonna use him is a mystery.
And that started a family conflict that spanned years and affected everyone in the land. Even the jealous brothers longed for the serenity that once was.
Do you remember the good years in Canaan?
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, the enchanting new musical from the creators of Jesus Christ Superstar and Evita, a musical treat for the entire family.
It's at the Orpheum Theater.
Spectacular selection of new and used furniture by 50%.
Yeah, let's keep quiet about the new stuff.
Well, how's that?
If you say you got brand new sofa beds for $249.50, people think you're lying.
Well, how do you handle that?
Oh, we lie and say they're used.
Isn't that deceptive?
Not completely. Like this new recliner I've been sitting in. See, when I get up here, I can now say it's a used executive demonstrator and mark it down to $109.50.
Well, how can Bus Van sell new furniture for 50% less than other stores?
We buy most of it as showroom samples or closeouts, and of course we are the industry leaders in tasteless display in shabby surroundings.
And you're proud of this?
Yes, a lot of stores nowadays junk up their places on purpose and call them warehouses so you think you're getting prices like Bus Fans.
Whereas at Bus Fan,
our stores really are junky warehouses.
I can see that. So these 50% markdowns are in effect right now on Bus Fan's new furniture?
Yes, this furniture is all used.
And on much of Bus Fan's used furniture?
Most of which I would point out is as good as new.
Huh? Oh, right. 50% off now on used and not so used furniture. That means 50% off the price, not that, the 3-cushion sofas are now 1.5 cushions. At Bus Van storage warehouses at Battery and Vallejo and 4th and Clement.
Over here, you can observe the various means of transportation used by our forefathers. They had...
Imagine yourself touring a museum 200 years in the future.
What is this interesting-looking device?
That was a motorbike.
Motorbike?
It was called the Honda Urban Express.
The Honda Urban Express.
How unusual.
Yes, it was considered quite stylish.
Stylish?
Stylish.
It was designed for great comfort. Notice the higher handlebars and the plush seat.
Ah. Was superior design the reason for its popularity?
No, it was fun.
Fun?
Fun?
And it got up to 100 miles to the gallon.
Gallons of what?
We don't know.
The Honda Urban Express. See it at your Honda dealer. It's fun.
Fun.
Fun. Fun. Mileage based on EPA type tests for city riding. Your mileage may vary.
Got a Led Zeppelin tune here from '69. It was a good year for rock and roll. On KSFX, the last 11 days.
Come
Yeah, the Jeff Beck Group and You Shook Me. From the Truth album on KSFX, the Bay Area's best rock, no matter what year it was. Right now we're checking out 1973, and here's The Who.
The opinions expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect the views of KSFX Radio, the American Broadcasting Company, its management, employees, or sponsors.
Right now it's time to kick out the dance, brothers and sisters! Kick out the jam! Yes! Kick out the jam! Yes, I'm starting to sweat, you know my shirt's on, but I'm feeling in the sound that I bounce and be bounce and be bounce, I'm feeling. You gotta have it, baby, you can't do it without. When you get the feeling, you gotta sound about with that mic in my hand. And let me kick out the jam. Yeah, kick out the jam. Kick out. Kick out the jam! Yeah! Kick out the jam! I done kicked them out!
KSFX San Francisco. Real rock and roll for 9 more days.
This is Bugs Bunny. I've been a pop star all my life, man, I've seen it all. Along the way, I've heard of some folks getting mixed up with hard drugs, like smack and downers. Now, let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with sharing a good, healthy carrot with some pals before a show. But stay away from those bad, hard drugs, unless you want to wind up asking me, what's up, Doc?
Walks on for first base, cool and slow. Everybody in the park knows he's gonna go. Billy Ball, A's baseball. Billy Ball, A's baseball. He's gonna get home, just you wait and see.
Why's everybody trying to pick off me?
Don't miss it when the A's take on the Cleveland Indians May 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Saturday the 8th is A's Cap Day, so catch Bart and get there early. For tickets, call 638-0500.
Pulling double steals, playing hit and run. Decoy in the catcher is flaky, but it's fun. Billy Ball, A's baseball. Billy Ball.
You blew that call.
Get back in the dugout. He's gonna get in trouble. Just you wait and see. You're out of here.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Mickey Gilley and Johnny Lee for Schlitz. Hey, Johnny, what do you know?
Well, Mickey, I know honky tonk.
Yeah?
And I know women.
I'll say you do.
And I know beer.
You know beer?
Yep. I bet I tasted every beer in the country at least once.
Well, what do you know?
I know one thing. The beer that hits the spot for me is Schlitz.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows beer. Ask a man who knows how he picked this one here. 'Cause he's tasted the rest, and the taste makes it clear. Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows beer. Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer. Hey, Johnny, pour me a tall, cold Schlitz, would you?
Now there's a man who knows.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, Milwaukee.
And our
Our next contestant is?
Charles C. Wheatnealer.
Well, welcome to Repeat After Me.
Thank you. I've always had a keen desire to be on your show.
Good. Now, are you ready to repeat after me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, repeat after me. Dodge Ram 50 pickups beat the imports.
You mean Datsuns and Toyotas, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me. Dodge Ram 50
Isn't that because when you compare standard models, they have larger payloads and load areas in Datsuns and Toyotas?
Right, larger standard payloads and load areas.
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me.
And don't Dodge Ram 50 pickups also have more fuel capacity than the Datsuns and Toyotas?
Right, more fuel capacity.
And the largest available engines are the Royal and Sport models?
Look, Mr. Wheatnealer, on repeat after me, you're supposed to repeat after me.
Oh, look, Mr. Wheatnealer, on repeat after me, you're supposed to repeat after me. How's that?
Yes. Next contestant, please.
Yes, next contestant.
Sign up for the Great Dodge Prospector Gold Rush at your Dodge truck dealer. You could win a treasure chest of prizes, including 12 troy ounces of gold.
Am I supposed to be repeating this?
Nothing to buy for licensed drivers 18 years or older. Gold Rush ends May 31st. Void where prohibited. Your dealer has details.
Your dealer has details.
We know.
We know.
Get the hook. You know, a lot of the music that we're playing today, because it goes back so far, we have to admit to the fact that we had to borrow a few of these old records. And Foothill Junior College's station, KFJC, was kind enough to loan us a lot of their valuable record collection. KFJC Radio is a non-commercial alternative in Los Altos Hills. You might think about checking them out on May 3rd. Anyway, it's 16 before 11 o'clock. I'm Billy Juggs. Going to be a beautiful weekend here. I might suggest you check out the Nihon Machi Festival, which happens, let's see, this is the last weekend of the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japantown. They got a lot of good food, and you know, you can get some good judo chop information down there and maybe check out some Akita dogs, and who knows what may happen to you down there. And wherever you go this weekend and whatever you do, make sure you keep it tuned to KSFX, because we are in our last 11 days, and we're looking at 1973. Even though Buffalo Springfield, this song came out in 1967, we were still playing it in 1973. Well, you know, that's good enough.
Listen to my bluebird laugh. She can't tell you why. Deep within her heart, you see, she knows all I crying. Just crying. Yeah. There she sits aloft at perch, strangest color blue, lying is forgotten now. Things only of you, just you. Oh. So get all those blues, must be 1,000 hues, and each is differently used. You just know. You sit there mesmerized by the depth of her
latest and the bestest going up the country from canned heat as we look at 1973 on 104 KSFX. This album was a hit in that year.
After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After midnight, we don't juggle up and shout. We don't stimulate some action. We don't get some satisfaction. We don't find out what it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After midnight, we gon' shake your tambourine. After midnight, after midnight, after midnight, so gonna be peaches and cream. After midnight, we gon' cause talk and suspicion. We gon' give an exhibition. We gon' find out what it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we gon' let it all hang down. Shake your tambourine. Shake your tambourine. We'll shake your tambourine. After midnight, so's gonna be peaches and cream. Tambourine. We'll shake your tambourine. Don't cause talk and suspicion. We don't give an exhibition. We don't find out what it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we gon' lay it all hang down. After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After midnight, we gon' let it all hang down. After midnight, we gon' let it all hang down.
Let it all hang down. After midnight, Eric Clapton's big hit from 1973 on KSFX.
When it comes to planning meals and shopping for food, I don't want the supermarket to make out my shopping list for me with specials that are good for a few days only.
We like to decide for ourselves when to shop and what to buy. That's why we shop at Lucky.
Lucky's no specials, low everyday prices way of doing business means we get low prices on every item on our shopping list any day we shop.
And Lucky gives us a choice of 3 ways to save.
We can save with Lucky's low prices on thousands of national brand items, more than most other supermarkets.
Or we can save even more with Lucky's own Lady Lee and Harvest Day brands.
Or we can save the most with Lucky's no-frills generics. Over 100 foods and non-foods with plain and simple labels that mean plain and simple savings.
And there's nothing more basic to food shopping than saving money.
National brands, Lucky's own budget-stretching brands, and no-frills generics. 3 ways to save. That's basic value from Lucky.
Getting back to basics. That's basic. That's Lucky. Getting back to basics. That's basic. That's Lucky.
Feeling 7 up, I'm feeling 7 up. Cherry smiles and cherry smiles. Feeling 7 up. It's a crisp, refreshing feeling. Crystal clear and crystal clear. America's turning 7 up, and it sure feels right.
It's
It's ace relief pitcher Tug McGraw feeling 7-Up. Hold it. Hold everything.
McGraw, what the?
Where's my 7-Up? Your 7-Up? I don't know.
You know? I don't know.
This cooler has every soda but my 7-Up.
It does? Funny, no 7-Up.
Here's Coke and Pepsi and Dr. Pepper. So they all have caffeine.
Caffeine? Oh, no, not that.
I don't want caffeine.
Then take a Mountain Dew or a Mellow Yellow.
You take them. I don't want them. They all have caffeine, too.
7-Up. Get the man a 7-Up.
Here's your 7-Up, Mr. McGraw.
My 7-Up is 7-Up. Ah, crisp and clean with no caffeine. Now this is what you call a relieved pitcher.
Crisp and clean, no caffeine, feeling 7-Up.
A lot of people are drinking V8 juice these days. What about you?
When I go sailing, I take the little 6-pack. I always put them right in my little bag.
How come you take along V8?
You're drinking something substantial.
We take it backpacking and camping and stuff. Wouldn't go anywhere without it. I like the way it tastes.
You can stick it in a nice chest. It's low in calories. You don't feel like you're getting fat every time you take a sip. But it's something that I love the taste of. And it's healthy. I love traveling with V8.
That's why so many people are saying,
wow, I'm going to have a V8.
Macho shave. Chick Super 2 for the macho shave.
Get macho close with Schick Super 2. Each twin blade home to the ultimate sharp for shaves so close they're macho close. Fits Atra and Track 2 razors.
Macho shave. Chick Super 2 for the macho shave. Chick Super 2 for the macho shave.
Well, your time's up, fellas. Come back when we need some more singers. All right, mine is, too. My name is Billy Juggs, and the bruised but not broken Dave Kent is here, and he's going to continue with this part of our last 11 days celebration on KSFX San Francisco. Looking at 1973 today. And, well, I know you're going to have a good time and enjoy the weekend.
Bodhisattva, would you take me by the hand? Bodhisattva, would you take me by the hand? Can you show me the shine of your Japan? The sparkle of your China? Can you show me? Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva, I'm gonna sell my house in town. Bodhisattva, I'm gonna sell my house in town. And I'll be there, the shine in your Japan, the sparkle in your China. Yes, I'll be there. Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, would you take me by the hand? Bodhisattva, would you take me by the hand? Can you show me the shine of your Japan, the sparkle of your China? Can you show me? Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva, I'm gonna sell my house in town. Bodhisattva, I'm gonna sell my house in town. Yes, I'll be there. Bodhisattva, 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 look out!
KSFX, Chicken X in San Francisco.
Okay. Wait a minute. Give me a break a second. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. A 2. A 1, 2, 3.
Hello, it's me. I've
That's Todd, and I'm Dave, and good morning, everybody. I woke up this morning hoping that maybe it was all a bad dream, but it's true. It's already day number 3 of the last 11 days of 104 KSFX, saluting the music of 1973 today.
And our next contestant is?
Charles C. Wheatnealer.
Well, welcome to Repeat After Me.
Thank you. I've always had a keen desire to be on your show.
Good. Now, are you ready to repeat after me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, repeat after me. Dodge Ram 50 pickups beat the imports.
You mean Datsuns and Toyotas, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me. Dodge Ram 50
Isn't that because when you compare standard models, they have larger payloads and load areas than Datsuns and Toyotas?
Right, larger standard payloads and load areas.
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me.
And don't Dodge Ram 50 pickups also have more fuel capacity than the Datsuns and Toyotas?
Right, more fuel capacity.
And the largest available engines on the Royal and Sport models?
Look, Mr. Wheatnealer, on repeat after me, you're supposed to repeat after me.
Oh, look, Mr. Wheatnealer, on repeat after me, you're supposed to repeat after me. How's that?
Yes. Next contestant, please.
Yes, next contestant.
Sign up for the Great Dodge Prospector Gold Rush at your Dodge truck dealer. You could win a treasure chest of prizes, including 12 troy ounces of gold.
Am I supposed to be repeating this?
Nothing to buy for licensed drivers 18 years or older. Gold Rush ends May 31st. Void where prohibited. Your dealer has details.
Your dealer has details.
We know.
We know.
Talking baseball in San Francisco, 25 Giant years.
When I was a kid, I used to go to a lot of Giant games with my dad. Great games. I guess the most memorable thing was just going to the games with my dad.
What's most memorable to you?
That's easy. I fell in love at a Giants game.
You met him at Candlestick?
Yeah, he was sitting next to me on my date.
What's your most memorable experience in the 25 years the Giants have been in San Francisco?
One time I went up to get some hot dogs. You know? I came back to the seats and my wife was gone. She didn't come back for a whole inning.
That's it?
That's it.
Talking baseball, Giants by the bay.
See the Giants and Dodgers Saturday night, followed by a silver anniversary fireworks spectacular. And all kids at Sunday afternoon's Giant Dodger game get free Giants jerseys, courtesy JCPenney. Come on out to Candlestick.
Johnny Lee for Schlitz.
You know, I'm always looking for the good things in life, and that goes for beer too. So I tasted all kinds of brews till I came across the Schlitz. Then I knew for sure I'd found me a beer. Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows beer. Ask a man who knows how he picked this one here. If you've looked around, you know what you found. Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows beer. Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer. The next time order up a tall, cold Schlitz, and you'll know too. Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, Milwaukee.
Remember this really good when we were reading and hearing about a new album from a new band called Blind Faith, and it finally came out. It was back in 1969. It was their first and last album, and this is a cut from it on KSFX.
Come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must check go by. Or a look in your eye, a dream passing by the sky. I don't understand. You know I need is treat me like a man. 'Cause I ain't no child. Take me by my hand. Your whispered hello, smiles melting the snow of tempered. Your eyes go deeper than time, saying love that won't rhyme without words. So now I'm on my way. I need her to show me things to say. To give me your love before my fades away.
.104 KSFX with the Small Faces and Tin Soldier. It's 1973, and this is a hit.
the night together now. Oh, let's spend the night. But now I need you more than ever, woman. Let's spend the night. I'm satisfied. You're every need, woman. Let's spend the night. And now I know you satisfy me, woman. Let's spend the night. I beg you, baby. KSFX Music Radio.
Hello, this is Amy Fleetwood,
Hello, this is Amy Fleetwood.
and we want all those silly people
We want all the silly people
to stay off those nasty, nasty drugs.
nasty, nasty drugs.
And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I did it.
He's telling me, boy, you better beware.
Pretty cute back in '73, weren't we? Heard a lot of good music in that set. Let's kind of recap it. A lot of stuff you haven't heard, and I haven't heard in a long time. Elton John off the Yellow Brick Road album. Album came out in 1973. Your sister can't twist, but she can rock and roll. Before that, Creedence and the Beatles and the Stones and Steve Miller Band off another big album of '73, The Joker. And the Small Faces, great tune from '68, I'll guess, because I didn't write it down. And we started out with Blind Faith, album released in 1969, but it was 1973 when my copy disappeared from my collection. I still haven't gotten it back yet. Anybody who might know where it is, you know where you can get a hold of me. This is Dave Kent on day number 3 of the last 11 days of 104 KSFX. Today we're saluting 1973, and we'll continue in just a couple of seconds.
Mr. Al, business seems to be pretty brisk during Bus Van Storage's 50% markdowns.
Yes, furniture stores everywhere are going bankrupt. A lot of the manufacturers are going belly up. We're real pleased.
So when the furniture business is bad, Bus Van gets more merchandise.
Yes, like these beautiful oak frame sofas here. The store that ordered them couldn't come up with the money, so we grabbed them and marked them down to $279.
Is that $159 for both a double mattress and box spring?
Yeah, that's just the thing when your unemployed relatives move in with you.
I see the 50% markdowns even apply to Bus Van's giftware department.
Yes, if PG&E cuts off your electricity, we have these whimsical smiling frog candles for 49 cents.
I see big tins of imported Irish cookies at 50% off.
A wonderful St. Patrick's Day gift.
St. Patrick's Day was March 17th.
Oh, I wondered why we got such a good deal on them. Here, try one of these oatmeal ones.
It's terrible. What's this filling?
It's oatmeal. The little green ones are cabbage.
I'll pass.
50% off now on fine furniture and terrible cookies at Bus Van Storage Warehouses at Battery and Vallejo and 4th and Clement.
I'm feeling 7 up. Sharing stars, sharing smiles. I'm feeling 7 up. Feeling 7 up. I'm feeling 7 up. Reaching up, moving up. I'm feeling 7 up. It's a quick perfection feeling. Crystal clear of light. America's turning 7 up. It sure feels right. Feeling 7. Feeling 7 heaven. Feeling 7 up.
You know the feeling. There's nothing else like it. And there's only one way to get that feeling. Great tasting 7 Up. Crisp, light, clean, and no caffeine. Never had it, never will. That's feeling 7 Up.
Feeling 7 up. I'm feeling 7 up.
As you may remember, Joseph had been whisked away and sold into slavery by his not-so-nasty but very jealous brothers. But little did they know that one day their little brother would run into none other than Pharaoh himself. Take it, Pharaoh.
I was wandering along by the banks of the river when the 7 fat cows came out of the Nile.
Now, cool it, Pharaoh. Now listen, folks. The story's just beginning, and I'm out of time. The show is Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's a big new musical, and it could be the most fun you ever had in the theater. It's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, a musical treat for the entire family.
Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on to Joseph, you'll make it someday. Shout-out Joseph.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat opens Friday, May 7 at the Orpheum Theater. A special preview performance Thursday, May 6. All seats $12. For tickets, call 474-3800. That's 474-3800. It's a beautiful day today. Noticed this morning that summer fog was back, so I guess it's officially new season time around here. It's 52 degrees in San Francisco. The sun is shining, and we got Stephen Stills from Stephen Stills 2, an album released in 1971. This is from the private collection of Rob Fox, by the way, who has gotten a new turntable and stylus since then, I think. Tune is Change Partners on KSFX.
All of the ladies attending the ball are requested to gaze in the faces found on your dance card. Please then remember and don't get too close to one special one. He will take your defenses and rock hard. So we change partner. Time to change partner. You must change partner This is how most of our ladies grew up at the country club dances. They learned how to handle the poor boys. Gently but firmly they learned to say no. There were 4 more young men who were waiting in the color and the noise. So we change partner. Time to change partner. then remember and follow your list. 'Cause the dear things get hurt and the broken parts make you feel so we change, partner. Time to change, partner. You must change, partner, again.
was in the race.
I guess it was crazy for bruising.
We believe in music. Music Radio, KSFX.
Lord, I got to raise a fuss. Lord, I got to raise a holler. About working on something just to try to earn a dollar. Lord, I tried to call my baby. I tried to get a date. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. Lord, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama, papa told me, son, you got to make some money. Well, if you wanna use a car to go right next Sunday. But Lord, I didn't go to work. I told the boss I was sick. Said, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. Lord, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I've got to take the weeks. I got to have up on vacation. I've got to take my problem to the United Nations. I done told my congressman and he said, whoa, take this boy. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. Lord, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I've got to take the weeks. I got to have up my vacation. I've got to take my problem to the United Nations. I done told my congressman and he said, whoa, take this boy. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. Lord, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Wow, there ain't no cure.
Great summer back in 1968 when that tune was out. Blue Cheer, Summertime Blues. It was on Mercury Records, by the way. That's why it sounded so good. And we also heard just a whole lot of other great stuff. Pink Floyd, Money, from the year we're saluting today, 1973. And Sam and Dave. All right, we almost let that one track through the whole album. And started out the set with Stephen Stills. This is Dave Kent. It's day number 3 of the last 11 days of 104 KSFX. Saluting the music of 1973 today.
Find out what a real sale is when you shop Matthews right now today during the last week of sale time. I'm Stephen Matthew David, owner of Matthews, and when I look at some of those so-called sales in the paper, I just shake my head and laugh. Look at this deluxe Sanyo video recorder, their latest model. The other guys have it on sale for $5.99, their lowest price ever. But come to Matthews and save $100 because we've got it for just $4.99. Or the super 19-inch Sony Trinitron remote control color portable. It's cable ready with digital tuning. Those same guys, lowest price ever, is $688. And yet you save $50 more at Matthews because we've got you one for $638. A Pioneer AM/FM in-dash car stereo cassette with a big pair of speakers, $99. These are just a few examples of the great buys available today at Matthews. 6400 Mission Street, top of the hill, Daily City.
When it comes to planning meals and shopping for food, I don't want the supermarket to make out my shopping list for me with specials that are good for a few days only.
We like to decide for ourselves when to shop and what to buy. That's why we shop at Lucky.
Lucky's no specials, low everyday prices way of doing business means we get low prices on every item on our shopping list any day we shop.
And Lucky gives us a choice of 3 ways to save.
We can save with Lucky's low prices on thousands of national brand items, more than most other supermarkets.
Or we can save even more with Lucky's own Lady Lee and and Harvest Day brands.
Or we can save the most with Lucky's No Frills Generics. Over 100 foods and non-foods with plain and simple labels that mean plain and simple savings.
And there's nothing more basic to food shopping than saving money.
National brands, Lucky's own budget-stretching brands, and No Frills Generics. 3 ways to save. That's basic value from Lucky.
Getting back to basics, that's basic, that's Lucky. Getting back to basics, that's basic, that's Lucky.
A lot of people are drinking V8 juice these days. What about you?
I've been drinking it my whole life. I love it. My kids drink it. They love it. Mom and Daddy drink it all the time.
How come your whole family drinks V8?
Because it's flavorful. It's good.
We all drink it because it has a nice flavor. If we have it before a meal or if we open the can and put it in the refrigerator, before you know it, it's gone.
It has 8 different vegetables in it. Has a great taste. My mother always bought V8 juice. I've been drinking it for as long as I can remember.
That's why so many people are saying,
wow, I'm going to have a V8.
Peggy Fleming!
Hi, kids. This country air is so fresh.
My gum tastes so stale.
Try new Fresh Pack Trident. It's sealed airtight to guarantee freshness.
It does taste fresh and soft.
And 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum.
Here's Mom.
Fresh air.
And fresh tasting Trident.
new Fresh Pack Trident. Guaranteed fresh or manufacturer will replace. Recommended by moms like Peggy Fleming who care about teeth.
This is KSFX in San Francisco with the Bay Area's best rock and roll till they, drag us out the door. We had that.
I need to call my old time used to be. Somebody long me down. I need to call my old time it used to be. Little girl's been gone so long. You know it's worrying me. Hey, it's worrying me. But at that time, I just didn't understand. I know she's a good girl, but at that time, I just didn't understand. Somebody loan me a dime. You know I need a helping hand. But at that time, I just didn't understand. Ooh, I know she's a good girl. But at that time, I just could not understand. Now I It's the same kind of story that seems to come down from long ago. Two friends having coffee together when something flies by their window. It might be out on that lawn, which is wide at least half of the playing field. Because there's no explaining what your imagination can make you see and feel. Somebody wants nothing, you hypnotized. Now it's not a meaningless question to ask if they've been and gone. I remember a talk about North Carolina in a strange, strange pond. You see, the sides were like glass in the thick of a forest without a road. And if any man's hand ever made that land, then I think it would have showed. And that's why it seems like a dream. They got me hypnotized. I know that's right. Down in Mexico, where a man can fly over mountains and hills. And he don't need an airplane or some kind of engine, and he never will. Now you know it's a meaningless question to ask if those stories are right. Because what matters most is the feeling you get hypnotized. When it seems like a dream, they got you hypnotized. Your body means nothing, you're hypnotized. It seems like a dream, they got you hypnotized. That's when they got you hypnotized. It seems like a dream. It seems like a dream. Your body means nothing. You float around, they got you hypnotized.
KSFX, Super X in San Francisco, where the winners are.
I got 1970 off the album Hey Jude on my card here, which is true. Probably it was on that album, and I'm sure it was released way before then, 66, 67. Who cares, right? I mean, who even remembers, like 2 weeks ago? The Beatles and Rain. Before that, a tune from one of the big albums of 1973, the year we're saluting right now, the album Mystery to Me, Bob Welch's Hypnotized by Fleetwood Mac. And we started out with Boss Skaggs off a pretty rare album released in 1969. The cut we heard was Loan Me a Dime. This is Dave Kent. It's day 3 of the last 11 days of 104 KSFX. Today saluting the music of 1973. And we'll be back in just a couple of seconds.
How about some magic? A little bit of prestidigitation. Want to see your pimples vanish? Well, abracadabra. Here's new Oxy Cover to make your pimples disappear while it helps them go away. Yes, new Oxy Cover is a skin tone cover-up that doesn't just cover up. It hides your pimples under a formula powered by 10% benzoyl peroxide, the strongest, most effective acne medication you can buy without a prescription. Which means, while Oxy Cover removes your pimples from view, its 10% benzoyl peroxide helps remove them from you on a more permanent basis. So throw away your ski mask, toss aside your 6-inch bangs. Help make your pimples disappear now. Presto, changeo to new Oxy Cover.
He walks out for first base, cool and slow. Everybody in the park knows he's gonna go. Billy Ball, A's baseball. Billy Ball, A's baseball. He's gonna get home, just you wait and see.
Why is everybody trying to pick off me?
It'll be a battle of strategy when Billy Martin's A's face Earl Weaver's Orioles in night games on May 10th and 11th, and in an afternoon game on May 12th. Take part and get there early. For tickets, call 638-0500.
Pulling double steals, playing hit and run. Decoy in the catcher, it's blinky but it's fun. Billy Ball, A's baseball. Billy Ball.
You blew that call.
Get back in the dugout. He's gonna get in trouble. Just you wait and see. You're out of here.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
And our next contestant is?
Charles C. Wheatnealer.
Well, welcome to Repeat After Me.
Thank you. I've always had a keen desire to be on your show.
Good. Now, are you ready to repeat after me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, repeat after me. Dodge Ram 50 pickups beat the imports.
You mean Datsuns and Toyotas, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me. Dodge Ram 50
Isn't that because when you compare standard models, they have larger payloads and load areas than Datsuns and Toyotas?
Right, larger standard payloads and load areas.
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me.
And don't Dodge Ram 50 pickups also have more fuel capacity than the Datsuns and Toyotas?
Right, more fuel capacity.
And the largest available engines are the Royal and Sport models?
Look, Mr. Wheatnealer, on repeat after me, you're supposed to repeat after me.
Oh, look, Mr. Wheatnealer, on repeat after me, you're supposed to repeat after me. How's that?
Yes. Next contestant, please.
Yes, next contestant.
Sign up for the Great Dodge Prospector Gold Rush at your Dodge truck dealer. You could win a treasure chest of prizes, including 12 troy ounces of gold.
Am I supposed to be repeating this?
Nothing to buy for licensed drivers 18 years or older. Gold Rush ends May 31st. Void where prohibited. Your dealer has details.
Your dealer has details.
We know.
We know.
104 KSFX with The Doors.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange.